I'm having, it's just black with some almond milk. Kind of boring.
Oh, okay.
I know.
No, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Personally, I can't drink normal milk, so almond milk is my go-to.
I can't either. I normally like oat.
Oh, oat milk's good too. Yeah,
Oat's
yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Just immediately talking about
it has
milk.
a weird oaty taste to me, so I tend to steer away from it.
Got it. But I get it.
What is up, humans? On today's episode of Windy City Joes, we had a one-of-a-kind, very special guest. Her name is Shelby Darrall. She just released her debut AP, Entertainment for the Brokenhearted. She's on tour beginning May 16th, and she'll even be performing in the city of Chicago at the Windy City Smokeout August 4th through 7th, but she'll be performing that Friday, the 5th. Shout out to Shelby for her time. It was awesome talking to her, and we hope you all enjoy the episode.
I didn't know if you wanted. I feel like he covered everything. He just kind of flew through it. She was really cool, and a lot of chickens and turkeys. And
shout out to turkey. A lot of chickens and turkey.
A lot of chickens, one turkey. You'll see. Just enjoy the episode.
So, Miss Shelby Darrall, you're actually a pretty significant person on this podcast for a couple of reasons that you have no idea about. I work at Joe's on Weed, and one of my first nights at Joe's on Weed, you were there performing with Larry. And like watching you guys, I was like, oh, like this is just, they were amazing. And I was like, I want to figure out how to talk to these people. So pretty much that night, I go to Ed Warm and be like, hey, I have a podcast. Can I partner a podcast with Joe's and Carol's and Joe's Live in Rosemont and start talking to these people? And he gave me the green light. And so that's reason number one, you're significant. And then reason number two, you're significant is this is the first time we are talking to somebody in our brand new studio that is maybe or maybe not an attic.
Yeah, it's maybe an attic. It looks great.
Thank you. Thank you. We worked hard on it.
Yeah, we tried to make it look not like an attic because it's maybe not an attic. So
maybe not an attic.
It's maybe not.
It's a studio. You guys have a whole studio, I can tell.
We try. We do have a producer in our little closet, but yeah, it's all right. So you are from Calistoga, California.
I am. Wait, that makes me so happy about the fact that you started this podcast right after that.
Yeah,
I feel so special.
You are a very significant figure in this podcast, and you didn't even know it yet.
Yay! Yes, I'm from Calistoga. I'm from this tiny town in Napa Valley called Calistoga.
I was going to say, what was that?
Can you hear these chickens?
No, but I kind of want to be honest with you.
There's so many chickens in Key West. I don't know what's going on.
I saw Calistoga only has 5,000 people in it. So that's really not that big, but you grew around Napa Valley. Is that how far away is that from Calistoga, or is that in Calistoga?
I love how you're saying it. Calistoga.
Am I saying it wrong?
Calistoga, but I liked your flair better, actually.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's tiny. I grew up in the wine country and basically lived there my whole life. And then I played music in tasting rooms and wineries. And then went to college in Arizona and then moved to Nashville. But yeah, the majority of my life I was in wine country drinking wine at 13.
Okay, yeah.
So growing up around wine country, and playing in wineries and stuff, do you love wine or do you hate wine now?
Oh, I love wine.
Okay,
love it.
Well, I didn't know because if you're around it all the time,
yeah, you have it so much.
You're oh God, wine again.
No, yeah, I don't really get tired of it, but I also am a little bit picky about what I like. I think because I grew up with very good, in wine country. So I have kind of a certain taste for wine, but I mean, also I'll slap the bag every now and then, I guess.
My first experience with wine. So in high school, I actually grew up, I had a winery across the street, and it was awesome because there's always parties, venues, weddings, etc. But my first taste of wine, you said You started drinking at 13. I'm not going to hold that against you, but I mean, that's fine. But in high school, when I may or may not have underage drank, it was when my friend's parents made wine and they had gallon jugs of it, and he would sell it for like $15. So like every Friday, Saturday night, we would be in bumfuck nowhere just chugging gallons of wine. It tasted like grape juice, so it was fine.
Yeah, sounds safe, you know? Yeah. I mean, like, it's kind of like Europe. Like, I feel like when you're raised with it, I don't know, we just like had always been tasting our parents' wines and stuff. So that didn't feel as much like alcohol as real alcohol did. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
yeah, wine's fake alcohol. We get it.
So anyways,
I've been saying it my whole life.
So yeah, you grew up performing in these wineries, but what age did you realize that you can sing / and knew you enjoyed singing in public? Because that had to be nerve-wracking at first, obviously.
Yeah. Well, my dad was in a band when I was growing up, and so I kind of was always around music.
Chickens?
What was that?
Was it the chickens?
No, that was a moped.
Oh, no, you're fine.
There's a lot of distractions. I'm sorry. But yeah, my dad was in a band, and I kind of like grew up around it. And so I just wanted to learn to play guitar and be like him. And so I think probably like 10-ish, I started playing, and then started writing around like 13, 14. And then it just really grew from there.
I'm trying to teach myself how to play the ukulele currently.
You're trying to play?
Well, and I'll hear him like plucking away at the ukulele, and I'll be like, dude, I think my laptop is getting 1 million notifications right now upstairs. And then he's like, no, that was me, sorry. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Ukulele is way harder than guitar, in my opinion.
Is it really?
I think so.
Well, I mean,
different, but it's hard.
Well, I mean, I bought a guitar in COVID, and I think I tried teaching myself that too, and I sold it like 4 weeks later. I was like, I can't do this.
He just got frustrated quickly.
Yes. Yeah, so then I was like, all right, the smaller version has to be easier.
You would think, but I think it might be harder. You might have set yourself up for failure with that one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's okay.
When I was, what kind of guitar did you first learn to play on?
I played on my dad's, which was like a Takamine something.
I meant more like, was it like electric? Was it acoustic?
Acoustic.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because I always heard that, because I did a similar thing where I saved up all summer one year. You would think I like play guitar because I saved up all summer and I worked hard to get a guitar, and then I got it and I was like, oh man, this shit's hard. And then I just stopped. But I got an acoustic, and everyone told me, they were like, if you're going to learn, it's easier to learn like chords and everything on an electric, because, you know, the distance between the frets and the strings.
Yeah. And you don't have to press as hard.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but I mean, I am by no means a guitar player. I like play enough to write and play enough to play rhythm along with people. But yeah, guitar is freaking hard, man.
Yeah.
What's your favorite instrument, like in a band? Like, which one do you hear? Like when sound check is going on, you're like, yeah, I can listen to this one all the time.
I love drums. Big drums are my favorite. But I mean, like solo, maybe not. It kind of gets annoying. I just like in a show, like in a live show, when you have a full band and drums behind you, it just makes everything feel so huge. And like just more energy, and makes me perform better. So I love a full band show.
The drums. I mean, I was a drummer for 2 days, watched School of Rock, made my mom buy me a drum set, and played them twice. And then my dad sold them like 3 years later.
Freddie Jones.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't say music's in my blood, but the effort's there.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay, enough about our music, because we suck at it and
haven't released any.
Don't do it for a living. Yeah. Before we get to your brand new EP, Entertainment for the Brokenhearted, congrats on that, by the way, and happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Love Me When I'm Leaving. I want to talk about the music video for a second.
Yeah.
Where is that creepy ass mask? And like whose idea was it for like the mask? Because I'm guessing in the video, like that's like an alter ego type sign. Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think we always wanted, like, the idea of the video was always to have it be basically like what I would do if I were to live out the crazy girl dream, you know, of like losing my mind and breaking all of his stuff and like, you know, which like I am so not like that in real life. Hold on, big truck.
Are you okay?
Please hold. Guys, I'm so sorry about where I'm taking this.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm really not like that in real life. I kind of just like get quiet and never speak to you again. But it was fun to live out like my crazy girl dreams. And the mask was actually my director's idea. We got there to start shooting. He like pulled this mask out and was like, maybe. And we were like, oh, absolutely, for sure, wearing the mask. And then it kind of just became like a focal point of the video. So that was all his idea, Nick Swift.
Did you give it back to him, or is it like hanging in your living room somewhere?
No, the mask and the robe, the fluffy robe thing, which I bought at a sex store, by the way. Those are in my house, and I think I'm gonna frame them.
You should.
Yeah.
Well, I don't ever want to see that mask like out and about in public or in person. So yeah, like you should definitely keep it locked away on a wall somewhere where it can't hurt other people.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, there's a scene where you're smoking the cigar.
Yeah.
How often do you smoke a cigar ever?
Jackson's a big cigar smoker.
I literally have a cigar right here.
Oh, you better
light it waiting to be smoked.
No, my dad likes cigars. I like them. It makes me kind of immediately lightheaded when I smoke them. That was like, you know, I had to look like the bad bitch, you know, and smoke the cigar and end the scene that way. But yeah, no, I actually thought I had it backwards. And then after we took that shot, I was like, I'm pretty sure I smoked that cigar backwards. And my director was like, too bad.
No, because we were watching that and we were like, whoa, she smokes cigars. She like from wine country. She drinks wine, like all this stuff.
She's doing everything.
Like, yeah, she's lighting shit on fire. Like she's
breaking shit with the golf club.
Yeah, like you definitely gave the appearance that you wanted to achieve in that video. So that was
really
cool.
Thank you. Yeah.
It was you like the badassery, I guess, of Shelby Darrall definitely came out in that music video and in the song. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like that I jammed to that song. Yeah. Like I know like it's you're a female country artist singer and it's like a broken-hearted song, and guys like us, I guess, wouldn't typically rock out to it, but that song's a fucking banger and I love it, and it's super, super good.
Thank you so much. That's so nice.
When you all right, we enjoy picking the brains of artists like about their writing techniques and like how often they write and when they do it. So for Love Me When I'm Leaving, I'm not going to ask like where that came from because it's kind of obvious if you listen to the song. But okay, just writing in general, like how often do you write? Do you have a notebook with you at all times? Do you write on your phone? Like what's your routine there?
It kind of, changes. Like I always am like writing ideas in my phone, I feel like. Just like little things, and I do have notebooks that I'll get into every now and then. But really, like Love Me was one that we walked into. I had to write with Troy Verges and Jake Mitchell, and Love Me When I'm Leaving was Troy's title that he brought in. Which like sometimes that's how it works. Like we walked into the room and I knew I wanted to write more of an up tempo, like I wanted an anthem-y, kind of a more fun vibe. but I still wanted it to be in line with what I was going through and talking about. And Troy was like, I have this title, like Love Me When I'm Leaving, kind of a working title, whatever. And I loved it. And then we kind of just went from there and built it out of that title. So it changes every time. Sometimes it's like such a specific, like I have this song Lied to too. That one was very specific, a storyline that completely, totally happened. And I like details, wrote it all out. But Love Me was kind of just a more fun, like spur of the moment thing. So it changes.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I know you've been around some pretty awesome people, / influences in your life, like Larry Flea, Jake Owen. When it comes to those influences in your career, what are like some things that you took away from them that had like a significant impact on your career, whether it came to like songwriting or performing, etc.?
God, there's a lot. Larry and Jake are amazing. And both like big brothers to me, kind of. Jake is very, like, one of my favorite things he's ever told me, or I guess reminded me about, is like when it's early like this and you feel like you're kind of grinding really hard all the time. Like we're playing shows all over the place in a van, and it's tiring, and we're putting music out that's like, we're just trying to get people to listen, and it feels like the stressful part. And Jake likes to remind me that that's kind of like the most fun part too, is the building blocks, and you'll never get to have that again. So he's very good at having me like remember that the place that I'm in is fun and I need to like appreciate it and have a good time. And I think that's my favorite piece of advice I've gotten from him. But I don't know, having artists like them in my life that have already done it or are doing it is awesome, because it's like they help me not mess up. You know?
So it's kind of like a be where your feet are, be present in the moment type thing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool
great.
when you hear like the advice from, I mean, someone as cool as Jake. Yeah, obviously that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I skipped over something. Oh yeah. All right. So like Entertainment of the Brokenhearted. Let's talk about your EP. A thing that surprises me so much is how long artists sit on songs.
Yeah.
And like do not release them. So which song out of the EP have you sat on the longest, and now it's like finally out?
Lied to 2 was the first song that we wrote that kind of like started writing the rest of them. Because it's a conceptual EP in a way, because it's the storyline from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So Emily Weisband and I wrote Lied to 2. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 years ago now. And then the rest of the songs and the rest of the story kind of followed.
That makes sense. Is that a plane?
That's a plane.
That's okay.
We had one of those yesterday.
Oh my God, yeah. So we live pretty close to Wrigley Field.
And all of a sudden we're just sitting there.
They had a flyover and we didn't know about it. So yeah.
It was like, it sounded like,
I mean, it shook the house.
A scene out of Red Dawn. You ever see that movie where they're all getting invaded? And we're like sitting there, and I was like, hey man, that felt pretty close, right? Like that wasn't just in my head. He's like, no, I was thinking the same thing.
He's like, are we under attack?
Yeah, I mean,
hello?
I was listening for an explosion. I was listening for something.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like just some missiles getting closer.
Jesus. You guys,
can you? Yeah, so you're coming to Smokeout. Okay, so we were trying to figure this out beforehand because your website says you're performing Friday, and then I think Spotify says you're performing Thursday. Which day? Do you know which day you're performing?
I'm pretty sure. I'm so bad with the dates and stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm August 5th.
That's Friday.
Yeah, that's Friday.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds right.
Okay, good.
So yeah, Shelby freaking Darrall, who just released EP Entertainment of the Brokenhearted, is performing at Windy City Smokeout this year. How do you feel about it?
I'm so excited. Chicago has been one of my favorite places to play shows. My band too, we realized we were like, we love Chicago. So Ed perform is the best and let us play all kinds of shows. And so somehow we've ended up at Windy City. I can't wait.
We'll definitely be there on Friday. We'll definitely want to say hi to you and going to sing our lungs out or heart out.
Yeah, either way, we're not going to do it into a microphone. We promise that much.
And then, so I don't know if it was the last time that you were in Chicago, but I saw at one point you brought your amazing dog to Chicago, Hercules. Selfishly, we're hoping that you bring him again because we kind of want to meet him. But what breed is Hercules? Because I cannot figure it out.
He is basically a long-haired wiener dog.
Okay, because it looks like he has like some spaniel in him because of his ears. But if that's just how wiener dogs are,
everyone thinks that. No, he's full wiener. That one. But Ed won't let me come to Chicago without him, so he's coming.
Okay.
He'll be there.
Sweet, awesome. Oh God, I just had. Oh, but when I was doing my research, I was like, why does she keep calling him Turkey?
Oh God. Wow, you really do your research here. Because I call him Herky, like Herky Boy, Hercules, and then
okay.
I think it just turned into Turkey one day. And I do that at the dog park. I'll be like, "Come here, Turkey," and people look at me like, "You named your dog Turkey? Like, what is wrong with you?" But that's not his name.
Oh, okay. I was just I just wanted to double check. Nothing wrong with it. Just wanted to clarify that for sure.
I love it.
She's around chickens. She calls her dog Turkey.
Yeah, maybe that's something California people do. They name their dogs after other animals. You never know.
They're like, "Come here, rhinoceros."
Yeah. Come here, elephant. Oh my God. How long have you been living in Nashville now?
Let's see. I'm going on 7 years, I think.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
So quite some time.
How old are you?
I just turned 27.
27. Okay, so you moved there when you're roughly 20.
Mm-hmm.
My math is great.
Yeah.
Such good
math. Yeah. Not like that was easy math or anything, That was super trying.
Math can be hard, all right?
You have to use trigonometry to figure that out?
No, I failed trig senior year, and I almost couldn't play baseball because of it, so I don't like to talk about it.
I straight up did fail trig senior year.
I think I did.
Okay, yeah, so that's where I was going to get to. What are your go-to spots in Nashville? Because we have yet to actually go to Nashville, and we keep telling people that we're going to go to Nashville, and I swear to God, we will go to Nashville at some point. So yeah, what are go-to spots for Shelby Darrall?
You got to go. Shelby Darrall is very boring, about her spots.
You're a homebody.
I really am. I'm tired a lot, I'll be honest with you. But I do have certain spots that I frequent, and most of them are restaurants. So I'm going to tell you, there's this place called Lady Bird, which is a breakfast taco place.
Ooh.
And it is my favorite restaurant ever. I'm pretty sure I go there all the time. They all know my name and my order. So that's a good spot. I love the new 5th and Broadway area is really cool because it's like Broadway, but not as dirty and dingy as Broadway. Much love to Broadway, but it's a little bit better.
Right.
That's a good spot. Anywhere you listen to live music is pretty fun. You guys got to go. I feel like you'd love it.
We will. I think we have plans in September. That's when Josh is, or he's going to, he's performing in Chattanooga.
Is it August or September? I don't know. It's on.
What month is it right now? I don't even know. Oh wait, it's Cinco de Mayo.
No, yeah. Hey, yeah. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Do you like tequila?
Oh, I love tequila.
Well, this is the day for it. So
yeah, are you going to be indulging today?
Yeah, I have a show. I play at 7 today. So I'm hopefully we'll be sober enough to get a show going.
It's no big deal. Performing today. No big deal. Do you pre-shows? Do you do a couple of shots? What do you do to break the nerves? Do you even have nerves at this point?
Yes, I'm actually I get stage fright pretty bad. But it only happens an hour before the show, and then the second I am on stage, it kind of goes away. But a little jitters, I feel like that's normal. I drink wine, and my whole band does now too. They drink red wine with me before the show. We do our little cheer, and then we get on stage.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I can't even see. How long have we been talking to Shelby Darrall?
I don't know. I can't see that on 25 minutes.
Oh, I thought you said 45 minutes. I was like, oh my God, we're the worst. Okay. So a couple of closing questions. Thank you so much for your time. It's been awesome talking to you. I cannot wait till you're in the city. I forgot what my closing questions were.
I feel bad that in like, plain chicken central. Did you hear me enough?
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, you're totally fine.
If it makes you feel better, we had someone that called us from the car outside of their kids' parent-teacher conference.
Okay.
And he was like, just go. I got as much time as you need. He's like, he's like, they're in there. They're not leaving. So.
Okay, I feel better.
Oh, I know I was going to ask you. I'm not hating on your merch, but I know with the new EP, I'm not hating. With the new EP, there has to be some new merch coming out, and I'm a big hat guy, so I want a Shelby Darrall hat. That's pretty much what I'm getting to.
Dude, our new hats that we're getting are sick. They're not done yet, but they're really cool. They're kind of like, they're this style.
Yeah.
No, I like that style.
The rope and everything. And they're like Kelly green. They're so cool. I can't tell you what they say yet, but they're really cool. I'll get you.
All right. Okay. Are they gonna be available at Smokeout?
If we have them by then, which I think we will, probably.
Okay. And then an idea for merch. Not that you need any ideas from us because you clearly know what you're doing. But I was like, if you get that mask, just the mask and like nothing else, or maybe the song title, or I don't know, just a mask on the t-shirt or like a crew neck. Oh, that would be so cool.
I might steal that.
All right. Well, I'll take like 5% of all sales.
Right. Of course.
She's like, you will take 1% and be happy.
Right. Yeah. We'll work it out. And then, all right. And then final question from me. If you're a fly on the wall and you can hear any three artists put together a song and make one song together, what artist would you enjoy like hearing converse and put together some music?
Jeez.
Not to put you on the spot or anything.
That's a great question. Okay. I think you mean like write a song all together?
Yeah. So yeah, these three artists are writing a song together. And I mean, I guess eventually they'd perform it together if they wanted to.
Okay.
But just in the writer's room.
My answer is weird, but this is my answer. Okay. I would put Harry Styles.
Okay.
Lori McKenna, who is this incredible songwriter.
Okay.
I put her in there. And who would be my third? And then I might put Shania Twain in there.
Oh.
I think I'd do Shania, Harry, and Lori. I think that would be a really strong throuple.
Gotcha. Our producer just went, yes.
Yeah. On. Kick a hole through a wall.
Okay, last song, I promise. What are cover songs that you love performing?
We do a really cool in our set right now, which we'll do at Windy City. I'm giving away our secrets, but it's okay.
All right, we'll keep them.
We do like a pop punk mashup.
Oh.
And it is sick. It's so much fun. It's like Dirty Little Secret and some Paramore and all kinds of stuff in there. It's really fun.
I'll keep you my dirty little secret. If you need any backup singers, we're available.
But like as a last resort.
Bad.
Like
honestly,
if you really feel like you're selling too many tickets, give us a call. We'll be back.
We'll kill those numbers.
We'll just watch it plummet.
Yeah.
I'm getting you guys on stage. You're not going to expect.
Okay, let's relax. If anything.
I mean, we warned you.
And if anything, Turkey needs to belong on stage. He belongs on stage.
Turkey.
Turkey. All right. Turkey's mom, thank you so much for talking to us. It was awesome talking to you. And yeah, we can't wait till you're in the city.
Yes, I can't wait to see you guys. We better see each other. Come say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll we'll be there. We'll be there all weekend. Sorry, our drape just completely collapsed in our studio. But hey, we're learning new things.
Yeah, this is literally our first interview in the new studio. So,
Woo!
Yes,
technical difficulties.
Yeah, again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time and your impact on our podcast that you didn't even know about. And yeah, you're the best.
Guys, thanks for having me. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, you too.
Bye, y'all.
See ya.